Two Koreas erupted into artillery fire today. The North fired several shells and the South answered with dozens of rounds of its own. There were no reports of casualties, but scores of people were evacuated from at least one village in the South. They took refuge in underground bunkers. The trouble's been building since landmines in the demilitarized zone wounded two South Korean soldiers this month.
The military junta in Thailand is ruling out any link between this week's Bangkok bombing and foreign terror groups. Monday's blast killed 20 people and wounded more than 120 others. There has been wide-ranging speculation about who carried out the attack and why, leading to the military statement today.
The security agency has collaborated with intelligence agencies from a lot of countries and has come to the same preliminary conclusion that the incident is unlikely to be linked to international terrorism and that Chinese tourists were not the direct target.
The prime suspect, spotted on security video, remains at large. Police today cleared two other potential suspects, but they said in all as many as 10 people may have been involved in the plot.
In Egypt, the Islamic State group claimed responsibility for a car bombing that wounded at least 30 people in a Cairo suburb overnight. Daylight revealed the extent of the damage. The blast ripped through the building's facade, blowing out its windows and leaving a crater in the road.
And Britain and France announced new joint efforts today to stop thousands of migrants trying to sneak through the Channel Tunnel. British Home Secretary Theresa May and her French counterpart toured security operations in the port city of Calais, near the tunnel's entrance in France. They promised more guards, fences, and cameras, but May said that's still not enough.
The situation we are facing in Calais is the result of a global migration challenge. And that is why our two countries will continue to work closely together to make sure the rest of the European Union and the transit and source countries from which migrants are coming are also playing their full part in solving this problem.
An estimated 3,000 migrants are camped in Calais, with more arriving daily. At least 10 have died since June, trying to get through the tunnel to Britain.
Still to come on the News Hour, Republican presidential candidates call for an end to American citizenship as a birthright. Plus,
there is still something of an abiding prejudice against the graduates of many community colleges.
How to increase graduation rates for those who've had the odds stacked against them, and much more.